Hello everyone and welcome back to the next part of this Let's Play. As always, I'm the Bloodclaw.
And this is Rise. And, well, it looks like Claw has created his own empire now.
Yeah, I forgot buildings take time to build, so my food problem's not solved yet, but it's going to be in a couple of turns. Oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. Right, what buildings do I want?
I would say heavy industry, a granary for that extra food deposit,
Mhm.
and the other stuff is up to you. Can you build like churches and stuff like that? What kind of buildings do you get for a
N-
church?
So far, the only one I can get is the Statue of the Divine, and I can only build it in a village, not even in the city.
Wow, you would think they wouldn't have had like, I don't know, a shrine to Juno or something. Not Juno. Yeah. Who is the main god? Not
Jupiter?
Neptune. Jupiter, there we go. Yeah, it's like you would think they'd have a shrine to Jupiter, then temple, and then goes up until you get to like the Pantheon.
Mhm.
I guess they didn't think anyone would go Greco-Roman paganism.
We've got to show the Romans how it's done. Okay, we'll go
Oh,
for
you
that.
got the new Germanic levy now to the spears?
Oh, yeah, and I can replace my Gothic levy as well. The Gothic pikemen. I'm not going to do that at the moment though. I did it for one, but the upkeep, so.
It's a little, yeah, it's about 49. Yeah, it's 49 upkeep, which is pretty big.
And I'm going to have serious money problems soon. Let's see if I can get any new trade partners.
Well, the salt should deep that down for now, and also the industry if you can get it fast enough.
It's going to be 2 turns till I get my first artisans and my first. Well, my farms will be coming up soon.
So you get some money out of that, little by little. Yeah, it's just deal with the beginning spiral.
What I might do is I might raid and come back here.
Yeah, it's a good idea. There's actually decent stuff in there. Ooh, there's a workshop in there, and oh, dude, you could take that territory and get a lot of money out of it. 750 from commerce, 350 from the stuff.
I'll see what it's
Just
like when I've.
yeah. Because in the region itself, you get some industry that you can replace a nice market and the fishing jetties, which are usual.
Yeah, I thought I'd loot and occupy because it gave me more money, and yeah, it drastically decreased, but my food's a wee bit more worrisome.
Hmm. It's by 30 because of the Civitas. So, yeah,
Yeah.
in the next turn, you should be able to get everything you need. Should be okay. Yeah, with that I don't know if you need another farmstead that fast, but the granary should be good enough for you. But yeah,
I was
should be
thinking
there
of
soon. Just
one,
doing it real quick.
yeah, one for goats, one for like horses. Good.
Ah, yeah.
So one for recruitment, one for a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Horses also give you a lot of money, don't they?
Um, Not that much money. I don't think they're greater than goats, but they give you extra cavalry
Yeah.
bonus.
So yeah, now I've got quite a few turns. I don't need to worry about money for now anymore. So yeah, I think that's me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I checked. I can do that later.
Oh, don't forget your spy.
I have been forgetting my spy constantly.
You better watch out for the Eastern Roman Empire. They're just like staring you down right now.
Full bonus. Where is my spy? Where's he got to? There he is. Ah, he was going to move anyway.
Huh.
Come on, spy, move. Move. There we go.
Well, you established your empire. Well, starting to establish your empire, and now I'm just gonna be sitting here.
Yeah, I've got a lot. I've got a lot of money to make though to get converting.
Yeah, well, if you can capture Syracuse, you can get some grapes. I think that's wine. And the wine, you can either do one of two things. You can either get wine, or you can get a fruit orchard, which gives you. Oh no. Yeah, it's wine or a fruit orchard. Which gives you fruit orchard gives you more reserved food, and the wine just gives you more wine with some food. Because grapes are always good.
I probably need the wine more at the moment because I'm going to get enough food from my 2 farms and my fishing.
Yeah, just remember your food goes down a little bit, so probably have to watch that out. Yay! Peace in our time.
Who declared peace with you?
Oh no, I did the captured the area without any problems. So I went to peace, like the taxes.
Ah, okay.
Did it peacefully. Jeez, finally.
Is that your spy got super line of sight again that you can still see this army?
Alright, let me just auto-resolve it as usual and do a defensive stabby stab.
Some raiding.
Yeah, I'm just raiding, pillaging through my way through Spain. Should I liberate Hispania? But I want all the territory to myself. Nope. Sack it. Move this way. And replenish yourself. I need that desperately. Eventually I'm going to have champions in the north so I don't have to deal with the suffering.
Oh!
What?
The Saxons are no longer attacking the Roman capital. So I spy some money opportunity.
Let me go for you. They raided it already. They sacked it. Thank God they didn't burn it to the ground.
There's still 4,000. Well, 4,690 between the 2 trade routes.
Yeah, which is pretty good, and you'll probably at least get 2,000, 2,500 out of it.
I know where my king's going.
Huh.
I'm gonna get a rebellion next turn though.
Oh well. Crush them beneath your mighty boots. Still pushing my way southwards as quickly as possible. I just want to establish by, I don't know, at least 405. Establish my empire. Or start to.
Attila will be born soon.
Well, at least he's not running around yet. And Yeah, you got your salt deposit, and you should be making food now, right?
Yeah, I've only got negative 49, so we're getting close to...
Mine says you actually have 10 food supply, weirdly.
Well, I might just need to wait to update when I gets to my turn or something.
Yeah. Alright, I have everything I need. I'm just rushing down south as fast as humanly possible, so... Well, it's your turn now.
Okay.
I think we'll end the sessions with you because for some reason it's not allowing me to resume.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Attrition. Famine. Bad omens. No good information anyway.
I didn't need to care about that information anyway. Everything's fine. Yeah.
Ready for battle. Your next command?
To get there though, I'm gonna have to attack Genua first.
So just sack it.
Yeah.
And just get just out of the range, and then just sit in the middle and sit pretty. Mine's going in slow motion against you. Apparently the frame rate dropped a tiny bit.
Mine hasn't been doing that today.
Is that all?
It's a nice wee bit from sacking too. Right, set. There.
Move out.
And, oh, just too little to go into raiding. Oh well, next turn.
Well, the good news is you don't lose any thing, but I would suggest bringing your scouts up north to make sure he's not turning towards you.
I am the knife in the
He does
'Cause
have that
that is
army
neutral
somewhere
zone.
around there.
Yeah, it was mostly Comitas spears, but even then, the last thing you want to do is have a battle against you and have it fully losing and lose your king. But I still think they're still chasing me down. They really don't like me.
You can still see that army there.
The Burgundians, yeah, they've just been standing there. I don't know why.
Okay, upgrade my salt.
Well, you're gonna deal with rebellion sooner or later. I would suggest bringing your army to Neapolis because your Germanic spearmen aren't even done in that territory because the other territory is walled, so they have to do a turn or two.
Yeah, instead of doing it straight away before you can do anything about it. Oh, you do get a religious building for your capital. Consecrated ground.
Ah, then it should upgrade. Just left click and see what you can get out of it. Like, I don't know.
Sacred shrine, then a temple precinct, then Ballistica, Serapeum, Ballistica to someone else, Ballistica to Isis, Imperial Cult Basilica.
Huh.
So no pantheons.
Interesting. And see what benefits you get out of it. We're gonna have to start worrying when they start getting Western Attila auxiliary. That's when I have to start really worrying.
The Palantina.
Yeah, the Western Auxiliary Palantina. That's the spears from the Comitas spears. They're the rank 2.
I'm gonna head here and start raiding.
starting out. We will hear the lamentation of their women.
There we go.
Yeah, just watch how far up north you go because the winter actually reaches around that area.
Yeah.
Warriors all.
Though if you can get neutral with the Western Roman Empire somehow, just raid the territory and they don't do anything against you. They just hate you for it.
This keeps... Right, let me in turn though. I'm gonna be... No, it's still gonna be positive. In turn. I'm not on the verge of bankruptcy.
Oh,
I felt
it's...
that.
Yeah, just press OK. Just press the check mark. They'll fix that. Just press the check mark at the bottom. I had that before, probably because they they don't calculate yourself through rating.
Hmm.
Oh, and the Saxons go again for the territory. Are you kidding me? Haven't they beat him enough? Haven't they beat that settlement enough?
Hopefully
Well,
they just raise it then and it becomes somewhere easier, like Aquinae, Sextinae, and I can just raid it overseas or
you
something.
better get out of there.
Where's the Roman army?
Uh, they just went right next door.
Oh, I see it. I'll raid and head home then.
Yeah, because it's like the armies went, hi. Seriously, these Romans have developed teleportation.
Respawn. It's the aliens. It's always the aliens.
Oh, of course, it's the aliens.
We just need that guy from the History Channel.
And, ooh, that is perfect. Nice pick, buddy. Yeah, I would suggest you run and just keep running. Oh man. Looks like the Italians are gonna hit your Roman territory.
Yeah, I see them.
And the granary, ooh, if they siege, you're not gonna get your granary done, but you got your farms done.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, it's gonna be very messy for you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, you're gonna get a serious mess coming at you.
I'll be able to attack them with my small army here
Thirsty for battle.
before they grow much, but they'll probably just pull away and come back.
Or what you could do is just put your, well, if you could, just put your army inside the main territory and just leave them there, since they can use them as a garrison force. I think you only got one unit defending.
There's
2
three
units.
now.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Gothic pikes actually will do very well at just holding them if they try to brute force.
Especially at a choke point, they can just keep on coming.
Yeah, but they have a lot of catapults, so you're gonna have to watch where you're gonna do that. I just want to get down to the south as fast as humanly possible. Alright, keep going. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot Nova Carthage is there. Well, I want to get the other tower. The thing that stinks is I'm going to only be able to take one territory at a time, so...
Yeah,
Since...
you've only got the one stack there and the one stack up in the north. Do you have enough population to create another stack yet?
I'm trying... Well, I haven't been paying attention to... Actually, in just one more turn, I can create another stack for my northern army only. But I'll create that, and that should be good. Yeah, I can only create one more stack for the northern army, which I'll do. But this is fine. My southern army has catapults and stuff like that, and I can easily just quickly get everything. I can get some wine and then some wood across the way. And this guy found a good bride. Nice. My faction heir found a good one.
Did you actually tell him to, or did he find them on his own?
Yes, tell him to.
And it actually worked.
Yeah. Actually, in my western one, I finally had... Someone finally had to, give me a wife for my emperor. Found a decent one, at least. But seriously, it's like this guy can't find his own wife. Statue of the Divine. I want to see your building chain.
Just one row.
Yeah.
Sculpture, column, altar of the D Superi.
Military.
And really, it's got no bonuses at all apart from +1, 2, 3, and 4 to the religion.
Yeah. That's kind of dumb that they don't give you anything else, but whatever. I would think they would give you money out of culture or something. Well, I'm done with my turn. I forgot to move my spies, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, you better move, man. That army's coming for you. They're gunning for you now.
Right, let's just send my spy over there, see if they've got anyone else coming from that direction.
See if you can slow them down.
I don't know. I've only got 11 in my bank right now. There we go. There's where their armies all are.
And apparently one of them's sieging, which is fine.
Right, let's go get some pocket change on my way home. Pick up a souvenir.
And, you know, it's decapitated head, a shield, a sword, you know, a few women, you know, the usual. I wonder if he's going to attack the Saxons, since they're technically sieging their capital.
Run, boys, run!
Actually, he can reach, that army can reach your settlement.
That'd be
I'm
nasty.
looking at his movement. Yeah, he's gonna go, he might go straight for your settlement.
I'd only get one extra unit to help defend.
Oh.
I'm just going to risk leaving them there. If they do, I'll have a defensive battle in my hand. Hopefully they'll go see the Saxons as a better target.
What you might want to do is maybe get more pikemen. Maybe another pikeman or something, or you don't have the money.
I literally don't have the money.
Mm.
At least everything's in the positive now, but just...
Ouch. Alright. You might have to go after the Romans, the Roman territory. Or, if worse comes to worse, I would say desolate one of your cities to get just money out of it and stuff like that.
I'm gonna raid here. I'm not taking it, I'm just gonna raid it to get a wee bit more money. Because I've got too much land to keep an eye over.
What's in that territory anyway? I can't click on it, dang. Oh wait. Rally field, Latin, jetty. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I was about to say, oh, you can take it for some, what you call it, maybe some food or something.
Okay, now move there at least.
Well, at least you're getting replenishment.
Yeah, because I've got 20 food now.
Which is probably going to drop a bit since your main territory doesn't. It's mostly artillery, I guess.
Yep.
Well, at least you were able to stop a rebellion.
I was actually going to fight that, but then when I seen the odds were so favourable, I was like, nah. Oh, ouch! I wasn't expecting that though.
Try to see if you can get money out of it. From the thing, I think you get more money out of Roman armies.
203. It's not that much.
Whatever money you can get, you need it. Integrity be damned.
Well, the integrity is still nearly full in that army, so.
Yeah.
Oh well, losing those couple of units has actually helped me a bit. Actually, let's get rid of another couple. Just a couple in this little baby army.
Well, the good news is you're going to get a granary, which means even more food.
Artisan.
The thing is, I see the most dangerous in that army is you don't have a lot of armor-piercing units. I would say get a more Gothic pikemen for your Florentina so they can get choke points.
I've got the levy pikemen, but
do they turn into Germanic pikemen if you if you upgrade them? Yeah, just get another one.
It costs 69 though, and I've only got 57 left.
Ouch.
Yeah. We're scraping the barrel here.
Literally. That's some serious scraping. Hell, if you have to get rid of maybe get rid of a horseman or something here.
It's not gonna help me till next turn though, so.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just doing all the raiding I can. I have 20,000 bank and I'm just save it. Just save and capture and then do what I gotta do.
There's no one that can trade with me. Does no one have a port? Anyway, end turn.
Well, not only that, you might not get more money because you don't have enough of the resource to trade.
Yeah, but you still get like a basic 100, which is a big difference for me at the moment.
Yeah. Well, once you get the next salt deposit, you should be able to get more. How long have you gotten this part to?
We're at 26 minutes at the moment.
Alright, so once I end mine, you can probably go with the ending.
Okay.
Unless I get caught in a field battle somewhere, but even then you just end it and then we go for the next part, starting with the field battle.
Maybe I can bribe someone into giving me some money. The AI used to be easier to get money out of, but it's still worth a try.
Yeah, I remember when I used to exploit the AI in Civ 5, I would just go, hey, I'll give you this one resource for 300, and I had so many, I got it all around, I would get like 5k by the end if I kept doing it. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, I can't remember what total war it was, but I used to just look at the people that loved me. Then it was like, okay, I'll give you a non-aggression pact for this amount. They're happy with that. Okay, I'll put it up a wee bit. They're still happy. And then just keep fine-tune it and see how much you can get from like every faction in the map and just be rich as anything turn one.
So tempted. Wow, there's 2 forums, fishing jetties. I don't know, I feel tempted turning around because there's food in that area. But I shall continue my plan of going south.
Where is it you're planning to settle?
Right at the tip of Spain. Right, like Gibraltar?
So sort of like here.
Yeah. Because they have a good resource, which I can turn into food if I need it desperately. And then there's wood just at the other tip, just into, what's that country? Right across into North Africa is another good resource, which is wood. And I can go from there.
Yeah, my food's at 77 right now, so I'm not worried about that at all anymore. It's just money.
Yeah. It looks like the Romans are actually not dealing with me as much now. They actually decided to turn around and start attacking other people. Thank you. Jeez. About damn time.
They realised everyone else was actually being a pain in the backside.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Yep, they got him now.
Got who?
Well, the Western Romans got Western Auxilia Palatina and the Legios. It is definitely going to hurt now. It's definitely not going to be easy from now. And let me raise a force. Merchant, dignitary, merchant, master planner. You know what? Mr. Master Planner, you're mine. Recruit. And I get an extra $1,000 for raising an army. Yay.
That's quite a good mission.
Yeah, the Gauls are not going to like me because I'm walking in their territory, but screw them. Oh my god. I can recruit literally up to silver rank already of Germanic warbands.
Oh, the experience.
Yeah, the experience.
Is that just from traits and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, straight up to silver. You know what? Get rid of 2 and get free silver. It's always good to get free stuff. All right. Man, this is not pretty. Stab in the leg. Stab right down the back. One second, I have a friend. So,
So let's pull the thumb down as well now.
yeah. Well, sooner or later I'm gonna have to do this again, so I could always rebuild it.
Nuked.
Okay. Time to... Yeah, now I'm gonna have to somehow get my other army down south as fast as possible.
Once you found it, maybe even better just to completely dismantle it, disband it, and then just re-recruit him as a general down south.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. But or I can just keep him as like a little raid force up north to keep him like confused, like, oh, he's down south. No, he's up north. No, he's south. Yeah, I might end up doing that. That might be a good idea. Alright. You know what? Let me get some livestock pens ready for when I get there. Alright, my turn's ended. And 1 second, just gotta give a food stag, and spoiler. I go with stag and spoiling. There we go. My turn's done.
Okay. So I think we'll call it a part here, folks. So hope you've all enjoyed this. I'll see you all in the next part.